welcome to Cozy Reviews. You suggest it, I review it, and well, it's time to get a little festive, folks. Much better. Now, since it's December, and I happen to love this holiday, I will be reviewing 25 Christmas films leading up to two great Christmas films. But we'll get to that when we get to that. So, let's get this Christmas marathon started with 1994's The Santa Claus from Disney.
It was the night before Christmas, and children were dreaming of the presents Santa would bring.
Somebody's on the roof.
But this Christmas Eve,
Hey, you!
the unthinkable happened.
You killed him!
Did not.
Now, this night,
If something should happen to me, put on my suit. The reindeer will know what to do.
it's up to them
Let's go!
to save the day. Together, Scott Kelvin and his son Charlie take on the biggest job in the world.
Looking good, Dad!
And though it has its dangers,
Nice teeth.
he thought it was just for one night.
You're the new Santa. I am not Santa Claus. You put on a suit, you're the big guy. What if I don't buy into this Santa Claus thing? Then there would be millions of disappointed children around the world.
He doesn't want the job,
It was a dream.
but it's growing on him.
I've gained 45 pounds in a week.
Now he's getting into the spirit
There are a lot of kids that believe in you. I want some ballet slippers.
and getting ready for the biggest night of his life.
How could I have done this without you, Charlie?
You couldn't.
Walt Disney presents a timeless tale that will warm your heart,
I love you, Santa Claus.
I love you, son.
lift your spirits, and make you believe.
You really are Santa Claus.
Pretty cool, huh?
Share the merriment and the magic.
Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing.
Tim Allen,
Santa?
the Santa Claus.
So The Santa Claus was released in 1994 by Disney, and it tells the story of Scott Calvin, a businessman played by Tim Allen, who doesn't really get into the spirit of Christmas. But when he has to take care of his son Charlie during the Christmas, he's not really good at giving him the best holiday he could ask for. That is until Santa Claus is on the roof. Scott yells at him to see wondering what he's doing, causing him to lose his balance and fall off the roof. Nice going, Calvin. Wanting to make his son happy, Scott puts on the suit and starts delivering presents to Santa. But little does he know, he just accepted the Santa Claus, which is a sort of a contract thing. As in, when he put on the suit and delivered the toys, he became the new Santa Claus. And as the year goes on, the days get closer to Christmas, he starts becoming Santa Claus. He starts gaining weight, his hair starts turning white, and he starts growing a big white beard. And, of course, throughout the film, he tries to deny he's Santa Claus, but Charlie keeps telling him he is, and he starts coming around to it, but nobody believes them. You get the idea. So, I'm pretty sure what did I think of Santa Claus? In my opinion, it's probably one of my favorite Christmas movies, and I will say this, Tim Allen is really great as Scott Calvin. You can see how he goes from being sort of a mean, not really cheerful businessman to the happy, jolly man of Santa Claus that we all know. The makeup is also a great part of this. The way they did so many degrees of makeup from him changing to Santa Claus is really cool. Some of the other this applies for the other characters too. Charlie is a really great kid. Kid actor. And though I've heard some people say he's annoying, we keep saying that Scott is Santa Claus. Well, yeah, Scott is Santa Claus. If you found out your dad was turning into Santa Claus, you'd probably want to tell people too. But of course, Charlie learns he can't really tell people because it's a secret. There's also Scott's ex-wife, who doesn't really get into the spirit of Christmas at all, as well as her new husband Neil, who is a therapist, because of course he is, who also has some trouble with Christmas. Some of the other there's not that many other characters to talk about, except for the head elf Bernard, who is sort of sarcastic, kind of dull guy who kind of has a hard time, who doesn't manage to help Scott accept the fact that he's a new Santa Claus. And I'll be fair, the effects are not that great. It was the 90s, so you can't really complain. And it's funny, I think this movie is one of the few films that helped heighten Tim Allen's career, considering he already had a hit with Home Improvement. Then, a year after after this, he starred in a certain movie where he played a certain spaceman. Anyway, so as a whole, is the Santa Claus a perfect movie? I can't say that. It does have its faults, yes. There are some times where the effects get kind of weird, but the acting's pretty good. The story has a good story, has a creative idea, actually. We find out how Santa Claus has been around for so long. If you're a Christmas fan, I highly recommend this, but don't fret. This is only the beginning of the road to Christmas. So join me next time as this year has just begun, and we continue this franchise tomorrow when I take a look at Santa Claus 2. I'll see you next time.